Piggy Chapter 6 is finally out, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the story, skins, notes, and theories. Here we go. Returning from where we left off at the end of Chapter 5, Willow notices the creepy creature from the sewers and points out that she has a gun and that they don't. However, she's giving us a head start. Depending on how many locked TSP members that we save, we will get a different cutscene. In total, that is Kitty, Felix, Pandy, Baron, Katie, and Philip. And if you rescue all of them, you get the savior ending, which is actually a very hard ending to get. Willow, in the grumpiest of all moods, comes out, attempts to shoot you. She's really mad. However, the TSP members, stick up for you and all that kind of stuff. Then Zizzy's sisters come along. She has no idea who they are. Tony points out that Zia and Zuzi are indeed Zizzy's sisters. She feels remorse for what she has done to Zizzy by locking her up. And if you notice really closely, you guys see that Tigry is holding the orange key, which is the security key. According to Mimi, Giraffe should be okay. However, she recommends that he stay and rest at the factory, which the TSP members are actually in favor of. And that will vary depending on how many TSP members you rescue. So now Willow is trying to pay restitution, and everyone's having a hard time believing her because of all the mistakes and empty promises that she has yet to fulfill. Willow has hope that she can find a cure for Zizzy because she heard of a radio broadcast saying that the military base is working on a cure up north, and that the TSP members did not know about that. And the reason simply was because that she wanted to get the cure for William if he was supposedly infected. We still don't know about that, though. So our end goal, and something that we can expect from Chapter 7 to Chapter 12 in Book 2, is that Willow and possibly the rest of us, our ultimate goal is to save Zizzy, because we believe that she is most likely infected. Now, regardless of which ending you get, well, except for that third ending that we haven't got to yet, you will get this little clip here, which is, of course, Willow's backstory, her childhood. And there is one tiny little small thing that I picked up that has a similarity to Plant, but then it completely contradicts it. At the end, you see a hat on the cot or whatever, or the scarf, I think it was. It kind of reminds you of the Mr. B hat on the floor of the plant. Now, the thing that contradicts it is that the fact that it's always going to be there, regardless which ending you choose. Here's the secret yet non-canon ending. Essentially, Willow shoots. Moving on to the skin section, here's Coley, the construction worker, who has the same eye as Mr. Stitchy, which also means he's probably possessed. Now, moving on to Katie, the nurse, who is now working for TSP. Was formerly working as a nurse in the hospital and could have been co-workers with Barry or Baron. They could be the same person for all we know. And now here is her jump scare. But we're not done. We still have Willow the bot. And there is her little kick and shoot thing. Now moving on to notes. We lost many of our own because of them. And that was TSP writing about Pony. They also said, we're not the evil ones, right? Pony did a number on our group when he deserted us. Dear Willow, please watch William when I am gone. I will be back soon. From Daisy. Now that is a copy of the same hidden note that we found at the end of the map. And the next set of notes are about Willow's diary. So here's the first one. It says, although Daisy left us, I keep Will safe with me. I just wish it was me instead of her. But she was the only one who could do it. I won't be able to handle losing anyone else. I can't. If I lose him, I will lose everything. I'll find you, Will. When we do, we'll head together across the North Sea. We'll be safe. They have just what we need up there, but I can't go without you. That explains why George is on that ship. That will be the ship they take across the North Sea to the military base, which possibly could be the outpost. We don't know. And from there, they'll find some form of a cure for William, which is what her initial goal was, but now it's for Zach. Moving on to theories, guys. We have a bunch of theories relating to Mr. Stitchy and the eye. He is now the bad guy. It's not Willow anymore. And speaking of the eye, we have seen it about 6 times near all of the 6 TSP members, which could mean that Mr. Stitchy is after the TSP members. And the notes that refer to Pony about them is probably Pony stirred up something about joining the cult with Mr. Stitchy, and he, withdrew from it after he noticed what it does, and now the TSP members are in for it. Mr. Stitchy is giving them the nightmare of their life, and that's why there's a eye next to almost all of them. So what we can assume, I guess, for chapter 7 is definitely going to be the boat. Something I've noticed that Minitoon is doing, he has a pattern. Every other map is a clip from the book 2 trailer. For instance, chapter 1, we got the doggy scene. Chapter 3, we got when Zizzy was taken hostage and then got infected. And chapter 5, we have when Willow shoots the gun. And in chapter 7, we can expect George on the ship. But taking that even one step further, in chapter 9, we could get the pony scene. And then in chapter 11, we could either get Ghost Bunny or we can get the Shadow Penny and what looks to be the Cure scene. But until we wait to see George on the ship headed across the North Sea, Minitoon will be working on an inner city update, and I think we should be getting another build mode update. We're going to be doing streams before and after those updates come out, guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed and tap the bell so you don't miss when those streams happen or when we do other Piggy stuff. I plan to do a Piggy tier list kind of thing with all the skins and maps, but all in one episode. We have some other Piggy stuff planned, as well as probably a Granny Extreme Mode playlist, something like that. I hope to see you guys there and hope you guys will enjoy that kind of stuff. Make sure you guys are subscribed and tap that bell to be notified when we upload or go live. I will see you in the next episode. And as always, comment for more content. You have been watching this on Piggy Plus.